Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to do kickflip. Now kickflip is a pretty hard trick to learn. It took me a while, like 2 to 3 months. But yeah, like the kickflip is pretty much the basis to all flip tricks pretty much. Like I think they're easier than heel flips. Like I can heel flip switch, but I can't do regular heel flips, which is weird. But yeah, so to do the kickflip, you gotta have good ollies, and it's pretty much all you need. If you know how to do pop shove, it's gonna help because you get the feeling of your board spinning underneath you. It's not needed, but it helped me commit. Alright, when I do kick flips, I set my feet up about right here, my back foot about right there on the board. Pretty solid foot positioning for me, but I've been doing them for almost a year, not quite, but yeah, when you're first learning, you're going to want to learn how to get the flick, so you want to put your foot farther down so that you can really just learn how to spin it around. Now the main problem I see with people doing kickflips is either they flip it and they only land one foot, or they get half a flip and kind of commit. Now I'm going to go over that. Now, if you're only getting half a flip like this, no, the problem with what you're doing there, that's what your first kickflip is going to look like. That's what my switch flips look like. I'm just learning switch flips now. What's happening there is you're not popping the tail. Like, you kind of just, I mean, I got full rotation that time, but if you pop the tail, your board's going to be able to spin easier. So, like, if you just do that, you're not going to land it or anything. You just got to remember, you got to pop, flip, land. It's as simple as that. The next problem that you're going to run into is pretty much a problem that almost everyone who is learning kickflips has. They flip it, they land it with one foot. You know, they just flip it, one foot. And that's because you're just not committing to the trick. Now, what you just have to keep in mind when you're learning how to do the kickflip is if you want to land it, you just have to go for it. But here's the thing. Don't just go for it right off the bat. And like if you can do that, don't like think, oh, now get the full kickflip, land it, put it down. You're going to want to have a solid flip leg. Well, I mean, I always flipped that, but you get the point. But like what's happening is, like all you have to do is just pop, lift that back foot up. That's all you have to remember. That's how I learned how to do switch heel flips and how I learned how to do kickflip rock to fakies. So now honestly, one thing that helped me learn the kickflip is when I would pop, I would kind of like push back almost. Just it would keep it under me because I would always like flip it, but it would go like, it would go like in that, and I couldn't land on it. So do it kind of like an ollie south, where you kind of pop back and lift your back foot up. That's what helped me like start landing them. But yeah, most of this trick is just commitment though. Like if you're scared to do it, just go to some grass and try it. Just go for it. Because if you're in the grass, you're not going to get hurt. And when you flip it, you flick with your ankle. Like if you just kick straight off the board, like it's not going to flip. So you got to bring your ankle up and then just bring like your whole foot up. Just gonna flick out with your ankle. It'll be easier to land it. Yeah, kick flips, they're pretty fun time once you learn them, but learning them is just It's pretty hard, but it's just something you have. Like if you're skateboarding, you gotta learn how to kickflip at one point. So you might as well just learn it, because once you learn the kickflip, you'll be able to do